Is it called lederhosen? Am I saying that right? The woman you're about to see in this video is wearing lederhosen, and I just associate that with Germany. But on second thought, I guess it could technically be any one of those Central European countries. This is one of my all-time favorite Halloween rides. The fact that this guy was dressed as an elf when he gets all fired up makes it that much better. And now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe he wasn't an elf for Halloween. Maybe he was just a guy dressed up in lederhosen too, and I thought he was an elf because he was a tiny angry asshole. So the address I was called to was on a windy back road, and when I got to the exact spot, there was nothing there. There was a house maybe 10 yards up the road on the other side of the street, and to my right, down a hill and on a different road, was an apartment building. Since the house was dark, I was thinking maybe the guys in the apartment building and the Uber app just pinned the road behind the building by accident. Happens all the time. So I called the guy to make sure I'm in the right place, and that's where our story begins.
Please enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached. Hello.
Hey, are you in that apartment complex, or are you in one of these houses?
No, I am. Are you? What apartment complex?
Alright, no, I think I'm right in front of your house then.
No. You're supposed to be at the road.
Alright, first of all, let's check the tone, okay? Because I'm supposed to be where you put in, and I'm right where you put in. So I'm on road.
Road. You see the big white building there? It says you.
Yeah, I think I passed that.
Alright, it's a big white building. It looks like an old house, but and there's a big park. There's a parking lot.
All right.
It's on the hill.
Yep. That's where you are?
Yes, that's where I'm at right now.
All right, sounds good. I'll be there in just a second.
Alright, bye.
All right, bye. Now, I don't know about you, but there's a certain way I like to be spoken to, and this ain't it.
No. You're supposed to be.
And if this video blows up, I know there's going to be plenty of comments about how I shouldn't be driving for Uber if I'm going to get tilted this easily. Here's the thing. If you like to get walked all over in your life, that's great. I wish you years and years of the utmost disrespect. For me, the cost benefit of driving for Uber is done under the condition that I'm treated with a little bit of politeness. I don't think that's a big ask. If I'm going to let someone talk to me like that, especially when I'm not the one at fault, I'm going to need a lot more than an Uber fare that doesn't come with health insurance or a 401k. Now, I had said my piece on the phone and was ready to put it behind me, but at the same time, I fully recognized that the way I responded to this guy's attitude was by being a bit of a smart ass myself. All right, first of all, let's check the tone, okay? And there was a chance I may have bruised his ego a bit. Turns out, it was more than a chance. As always, real-life arguments are not like the movies and are always a bit cringy to watch, but I'll let it play through to give you that raw footage and let you make up your own mind. Then I'll give you my thoughts on it after.
Hello.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Here, take it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. All set?
Yep.
Yes.
Sounds
Thank
good. Halloween party tonight?
you. Yes.
Very cool.
Question for you.
Yeah.
All right, when you just talk to me,
Make a left, hon,
yeah, you got to make a left.
because all the roads are closed.
Yeah, they're closed.
Okay.
For some
All right.
reason. Just
If you have a question,
No, go ahead. Bang a left.
listen, if you're upset with me, I don't have to take you. You can get out of my car. If that's the thing, like
Make
it
a left.
sounds like you're upset. And
Well, when I said where you at, you said check your attitude.
well,
Hey, listen, I didn't give you an attitude.
we just
you did, okay?
No, I did not. By no means did I give. You don't know what attitude is.
Okay, because I'll tell you what. Are you this or are you,
Please.
whoever's?
Please.
Listen, let's just drop it and not
just
talk
wanna
about it.
go home, please.
All right? Because otherwise, I'll just
Okay.
ask you to get out of my car.
Please.
It's not worth the $5 for me. All right.
All right,
So I'll
well-
tell you what. Could you get out of my car? Because this isn't worth the $5
Please
for
make
me.
the left.
No. Could you please get out of my
Well,
car?
you know what?
Please. It's not worth the $5 to me.
Okay.
Please get out of my
We'll
car.
go.
All right?
Thank you.
All right, no problem. Take care.
Good night.
Have a good one. Okay, when you sit there and you tell me where I'm supposed to be,
Okay.
when you put in the app where I am, that's what it is, all right?
Well,
I don't
fine.
like being told.
You don't
when-
fucking
okay.
sit there and tell somebody check your attitude when I didn't give you attitude.
Okay, you did though. All right.
No, I didn't.
All right.
All right, you little fucking jerk off.
Nice. The image of that tiny, stocky man in lederhosen standing at my back door and calling me a fucking jerk-off is forever burned in my brain. You know, it's tiny guys like him that go off the handle over the littlest things that give all us short folks a bad rap. Now, when I freak out over something justified, like, say, someone grabbing my stuff in my car without asking, people say I got a complex just because I'm not tall. You gotta understand, I got a complex because I'm from Delco. My height has nothing to do with it. The interesting thing to me is I was ready to let it go and move on until I started thinking out loud. Listen, let's just drop it and not
Just
talk
wanna
about it.
go home, please.
All right? Because otherwise, I'll just
Okay.
ask you to get out of my car.
Please.
It's not worth the $5 for me. When I realized that I'm going to clear about $5 for this short and unenjoyable ride that was taking me the opposite direction of where I wanted to go, it was like, why would I ever do this? All right?
All right,
So I'll
well-
tell you what. Could you get out of my car? Because this isn't worth the $5
Please
for
make
me.
the left.
No, could you please get out of my
Well,
car?
you know what?
Please. It's funny when you take a step back and think big picture about the things you're doing. I think people in general have a hard time with risk reward, and we tend to think so short term. Take this guy, for example. He needed to prove himself to me, some random Uber driver. To what ends? And what did it cost him? He lost his ride home in an area that's hard to find another Uber. There'll be more on that in just a second. As for me, I think a lot of people, especially the people who are going to comment that I should have just done my job, don't get it. That ride is very replaceable for me, especially on a Halloween weekend. But there is no dollar sign on a piece of mind. This I've come to know. And me, personally, I do not like to be treated like that, and I'm going to avoid it when I can. All that wisdom aside, at the end of the day, I am still my grandmother's grandchild. Mama!
Oh, stop calling me mama.
And with that comes a pinch of petty and a giant scoop of wanting the last word. So, after he called me a fucking jerk off and slammed my door,
All right, you little fucking jerk off.
I had a decision to make. I could let him have the last word, cancel the trip that I just spent the last 20 minutes of my life on and not get paid, or I could drive to Wawa because I needed to get some gas and some dinner, banking on the fact that a guy who didn't know how to put the right address into an Uber app also didn't know how to cancel the ride, which one would have to do in order to call another car. Judging by the 4 missed calls and the 3 texts saying, I need you to cancel the ride, I think I was correct. I can't say I'm proud of that behavior, but in all honesty, I'm not the slightest bit ashamed either. I'm Driver Ed. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already and turn that notification bell on. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive. And if you're going to come at Driver Ed, you better come correct. Otherwise, you'll be stuck standing there with your thumb up your leader hose and unable to get another ride. Driver Ed, over and out.